Hello, hello. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this week's Super Bowl edition of Java with Jen and Jess. I am Jen.
And I am Jess.
And we got the tea. We got what's going on this weekend. There is a ton of stuff going on this weekend here in Tampa. The city is live. The city is on fire. The city is ready to win the Super Bowl.
Yes, and we are going to win. We are going to win. So what's going on? What the tea?
What the tea? So, prior to this year, whenever I would watch the Super Bowl, I was watching for the commercials. Obviously, this year I'm watching for the Super Bowl. Go Bucks! But there's going to be some changes in the commercials this year, so I'm going to actually be really curious to watch. So, some of the biggest players on Super Bowl Sunday won't be wearing helmets. They're the company execs and ad makers who will be monitoring their reaction to the big budget commercials that will have their television debuts before an expected audience of 100 million viewers. But they are likely to be more jittery than usual this year. So in addition to having made a very expensive bet, CBS charged, get this, $5.5 million for 30 seconds of ad time. 30 seconds. Yeah. So people who work in marketing have been worried about the tone they should take during this pandemic. Brands that decide on a somber approach risk reminding viewers of what they had hoped to escape for a few hours. And the ones that try to be funny could seem out of step. So I can see that, you know what I mean? You kind of don't know. Do you talk about it? Do you not? Do you go funny? Do you go sad? So they're faced with an unusual advertising challenge. So a few companies that typically promote themselves during the broadcast, including Coca-Cola and Hyundai, they decided to skip this year's event. And with the movie theaters having gone dark, most major Hollywood studios won't be teasing summertime blockbusters as they normally do.
Well, the job search site on Indeed decided to address the difficulties of pandemic life head on in its first Super Bowl commercial. So Indeed will have a commercial, and the ad is meant to highlight the emotional journey of job seekers at a time when many people are facing the economic distress, right? And obviously because of the pandemic. So Uber, on the other hand, is going for laughs and nostalgia with an Uber Eats commercial featuring Mike Myers and Dana Carvey reprising their Wayne's World roles from their Saturday Night Live sketches and movies. So that should be pretty funny, just to lighten up the mood a little bit. And Anheuser-Busch, okay, they have always been a go-to for best commercial. But the Anheuser-Busch, the maker of Budweiser, is hedging its bets. For the first time in 37 years, there will not be a splashy commercial for the King of Beers on Super Bowl Sunday. The company said it had donated some of its ad budget to the Ad Council, a nonprofit group behind a $50 million ad blitz to fight coronavirus vaccine skepticism. So it's kind of cool. They're, giving it back. And the newcomers to Super Bowl advertising, including companies that have thrived during the homebound pandemic months, a group that includes the delivery service DoorDash, and we all know DoorDash all too well, the takeout friendly Mexican chain Chipotle, and the diaper company Huggies. So those will all have commercials this year. And also a surge of interest in lockdown gardening. So during the pandemic, people have taken up their green thumb. So in a surge of the lockdown gardening, persuaded Scott's Miracle-Gro to run its first Super Bowl commercial. It shows Martha Stewart tending to tomatoes and while she's joining John Travolta making a TikTok dance video with his daughter in a lush backyard. How funny is that? The company did not give the green light for the ad until mid-December, but that should be an interesting one to watch.
I mean, that's kind of cool that they've never done a Super Bowl commercial, but now during this pandemic, they can afford a $5.5 million ad. So
hey, I think that's awesome.
Shout out to Miracle-Gro. Robinhood, we all know Robinhood. They were recently in the news. Digital brokerage startup is making its Super Bowl debut with an ad shot before the company found itself under scrutiny in the stock market mania over GameStop. A frenzy driven by users of the Robinhood app, its commercial presents moody shots of Americans from all walks of life and ends with the slogan, "You don't need to become an investor, you were born one." I wonder if I can copy that for my investors. Is it copywritten
Go
yet.
for it.
NFL ratings were down this season as some TV execs anticipate that the marquee quarterback matchup could draw 100 million or more viewers. Last year's game had a television audience of 99.9 million. So I guess we're going to keep it the same. So, Jess, do you have a favorite Super Bowl commercial from over the years?
Oh, very funny. Actually, I do. Do you remember it was guys that were calling each other and they were like, "What's up? What's up?" Like, do you remember that?
Kind of. What was it from? How long ago?
I don't know. I think it was like late 90s, early 2000s. I don't know. How old were you then? Just kidding. Baby. Don't say that. Don't answer.
I'm not going to tell you how old I was. I was getting ready to graduate high school, Jess.
Okay. Well, we're going to keep it moving because I'm not going there. So what are some fun things to do this weekend in Tampa? Because it is definitely lit. So tell us what's up.
Yes, Tampa's Super Bowl bar crawl. So it is happening today and tomorrow. So those of you who'd love to get out and check out some new bars, here's your chance. They got 8 outstanding bars ready and waiting to get your Super Bowl weekend started right. There will be multiple check-in locations to limit capacity to keep the crowd spaced out and COVID-19 safe. So get your crew together, represent your favorite football team, and show the city who has the best fans in the league. So some of the locations that are participating is District Tavern, Strand Hill Public, Maloney's Irish Pub, Lala's Sangria, which is a place I still have yet to check out.
By the way, I've been there. Very cool place.
Yeah, I've been wanting to try that. Yeoman's, Gen X Tavern, definitely been there a few times. Mm-hmm. Park and Rec Tampa. Okay, so this crawl is a little different from our past crawls due to COVID-19. They're not going to have any buses to take you to the bars. I mean, that was kind of like the fun part, right? You kind of get on the bus and anyway, we'll leave that for another show. The crawl will feature 3 different bars for you to check in at. You'll be able to check in between 4 and 7 p.m. So from there, you go to each bar as you please for as long as you like. So here's what you're going to get, though. You're going to get a free drink at every bar. I'm already signing up just off of that. Discounted food and drink specials in every bar. Bar games where you can win drink vouchers. And raffle tickets to win prizes and gift cards. So that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yes, and legit bar crawl because you won't be driven anywhere. So just be careful.
Anthony says, I remember cell phone commercials. Those were the days.
That is funny. Okay, so the taste of the NFL at Home 2021 is a dynamic and delicious live streamed event on Super Bowl Sunday. Get out there this Sunday, live from Tampa Bay, site of Super Bowl 55, of course. Don't miss the opportunity to cook alongside award-winning chefs Carla Hall, Tim Love, Andrew Zimmer, an all-star pastry chef Lashita Perry as they prepare game day recipes. Okay, cannot wait to see this. For at-home tailgating and support Jenny Youth's mission to tackle food insecurity in schools nationwide. Amazing charity. Get out there, support. There will also be a surprise NFL and celebrity appearances, entertainment, and you'll enjoy an incredible interactive experience that is guaranteed to satisfy your appetite to do good and eat well. So, and the package price is $100. So not too bad. You get to like mix and mingle with the who's who and eat and
stay safe. Stay safe and do it virtually. So that's kind of cool.
No,
so here's probably one of my favorite things that's happening this weekend. So it's Casper's Countdown to Kickoff, fireworks and light show display. It's all happening at American Social, and it is tomorrow night. So you're going to catch the fireworks display and light show from their private dock and enjoy, ready for this? Open bar from 5 to 11. Yes, girl. Open bar from 5 to 11. Tickets are $125, but you get front row view of the fireworks display. That happens at 6:55, 7:55, 8:55, and 9:55. So every hour. Open bar is going to include. So I'm just going to point out a couple things on the list. Those that know me, ready? Grey Goose and Red Bull is on the open bar list.
Okay.
And then you get free admission to their Casper's Countdown kickoff with DJ Casper, which happens from 11 to 2.
Wow. Okay. So that's totally hot, lit. Go out there, enjoy some top shelf drinks and fireworks. So we also have a 3-day block party, just in case you haven't partied enough by then. We have a Friday to Sunday 3-day block party, the best watching experience in Tampa Bay. So check this out, 26-foot screen to watch the big game. Okay, that's just incredible in itself. 2 30-foot tents with 2 10-foot screens each, full liquor and food service outside with 4 bars, 4 beer stations, and a tap trailer. VIP area as well. They will have a Bud Light promo team will be on the site at least 2 times each day, giving out swag and buying people beers, which is amazing. Friday 6 to 11, music and trivia. Saturday 12 to 11, bands and DJs, raffles and more. And we have, of course, the Super Bowl Sunday 12 to 11 p.m. bands and DJs. It's so crazy, like how crazy Tampa's about to be. I mean, I just can't see it. Yeah, this is hot. Celebrity and athlete appearances all weekend long. OMG. Okay. Tickets start at $15. That's it. And go up to $1,800 for VIP packages. So if you want to mingle with the most important VIPs, $1,800 looks like the ticket price.
Well, it depends on who we're mingling with. It's actually not bad for a Super Bowl party. So that's going on at Ducky's.
I literally would pay $1,800 to see Steph Curry. I'm just saying, because he is one of the most amazing basketball players ever.
Well, let's stalk his social media and see if he's here.
Yeah.
Speaking of social media, coming up after what? Did you like that transition? Yeah, I got to work on that. Anyway, speaking of social media, we got Laura Shipman coming on after this next segment with our social media cafe and your tips. So hang on just a couple more minutes for that. What's brewing, Jess, in local real estate?
Okay, so this is cool. This is so amazing. Okay, so the Super Bowl is not the only one of the world's premier sporting hold on, rewind. The Super Bowl is not only one of the world's premier sporting events, as you all know, it also provides a prime opportunity for the host city. So we are lit because of the Super Bowl, but that's not the only thing that's lit in Tampa. In this case, we have the top 5 most expensive pieces of property in Tampa on sale. Check this out. Number 1, 58 Bahama Circle. Check it out. $29 million.
Ooh.
26, 21,000 square feet, 7 bedrooms, 8 full bathrooms, 8 half baths, and a 6-car garage. Number 2, 2450 Bryan Lane in Tarpon Springs. Check it out. $17.7 million. The basics, 12,757 square feet, 9 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms, and 3 half baths. Number 3, 12321 Fort King Highway in Thenona, Sassa, $17.5 million. It only has 8 bedrooms, 12 bathrooms, and 14 half baths.
14 half baths?
Yeah, like if you have to go to the bathroom, there's sure to be a bathroom nearby. I'm just saying. Number 4, 501 Barcelona Drive, Tierra Verde, $12.9 million. Now this one has 4 bedrooms, 4 full bathrooms. And then, of course, we have our number 5 that follows close by at 415 South Royal Palm Way in Tampa, $9.5 million. We're talking 5 bedrooms, 7 full bathrooms. So I don't know. Whoever is coming to Tampa, the who's who.
That's what I was about to say. With all these celebrities in town, we need to start promoting these houses for them for sure. Because I'm sure a $29 million house is nothing to some of them. So call me if you want to see any of them. I got you. All right. Without further ado, we are so excited to bring on Laura Shipman. Good
Hello.
Morning.
Happy Friday.
Social media coach. So first off, let's just say, Laura, we are beyond thrilled that you have agreed to do this every week for us.
I'm so excited.
Yes, we are too. We've got some great feedback after your segment 2 weeks ago. So because of that, and then obviously we loved you, we're like, we have to do this. And we are so we are thankful that you agreed.
Yeah, I'm so excited to be here. So I'm going to give you guys weekly tips, right? Stuff for you guys to execute in the week coming up.
Yes.
Yay. So today I thought we'd start.
All right, grab your pens.
Yeah, grab your pens because I'm going to fire around here. We're going to go real quick. So have you guys ever had where you've posted something on social media and all you've heard is crickets? Like that's the only thing that showed up were crickets for you. It's so frustrating, right? Because you put all your like heart and soul into your social media post and you get nothing. Well, it's going to shake up your post just a little bit. Sometimes we get into that rut of we're posting things all about business all the time, right? And tips and tricks and all of these things. Mm-hmm. So what we need to do is focus on posts that are going to explode your engagement. And engagement is so important because algorithms love engagement. It sends up those signals we were talking about last week of this is a valuable post and people need to pay attention. So the more you can get that engagement going, the better off you are. So I've got 3 different post ideas that you guys can play with. I like to do them on Fridays. Friday's my fun day, so I try and do my engagement posts then. And the first one is playing games with your audience. And I know that sounds like a little weird. Like, how are you going to play games in a social media post? Well, I like doing things like a this or that post. You guys know what those are? Like they're like these personality test posts that say, are you a coffee drinker or a tea drinker? Do you like an SUV or a sports car, those sort of things. So those types of posts, you put that out there. Maybe you could do something with real estate. Which of the top 5 houses that you just listed would be your go-to house? Me, I'm always amazed at the ones that the bathrooms outnumber the bedrooms. That's just weird to me. But anyway.
It still had full baths. I mean, that was just a half bath.
Yeah. Like I guess if you're well hydrated, you need that, right? I don't know.
Or once you attend that open bar, anyway.
There you go. Then you'll really need it. So the second type of post that you want to go for are those opinion posts. It's like your nose. Everybody has one. Everybody has an opinion. So if you can ask your audience one week, say, hey, I'm getting ready to read a new book. What's your favorite book? Or I just finished watching my favorite show on Netflix. What do you suggest I can watch next? Or I love listening to podcasts. You know, who can you suggest? And hopefully they come back with the Laura Shipman show. I don't know. I would hope. But anyway, so those things, it gets those conversations starting. Mm-hmm. And then the third type of post that will really explode your engagement is asking for advice. So asking, like putting a situation out there and saying, hey, what would you do if, or how should I fix this problem? Or why should I consider this option? Things like that. People will be able to chime in, and that's what they want. And that's what engagement is all about, is keeping the social and social media. And I think sometimes we forget to do that. So that's my tip and my homework for everybody watching is to pick one of those types of posts and play around with it this coming week. You have the weekend, well, maybe not the whole weekend because of Super Bowl, but you have some time this weekend to come up with a post that fits in one of those categories and put it out there and see what happens. See how things change with your audience.
And we should do those once a week.
Yeah, I would do it once a week. Start with once a week. You can put it in your regular newsfeed post, or you can throw it up in your stories. I like to do both stories and the regular feed post, and then it just like lights up your algorithm there. So,
can I say something about stories? I just want to share a testimony on that. Literally, it's crazy. I had like 100+ people, probably almost like 150 people, like look at the story. Now, I don't know how long they're looking at the story, but the fact of the matter is that they're seeing my face, which hopefully they remember later, right? So it was kind of cool. I was like, okay, cool. Like,
did you use a hashtag in that story?
I failed. No, I did not do that.
Okay. Because sometimes go ahead.
I need to try that.
Yeah, because the hashtag will pick up your post and show it to even more people. So definitely.
Oh my gosh, Jen, there you go. Let's do it.
Hashtag.
All right.
Hashtag, you got this.
Laura, this is why you're on the show, because you're a beast. I love it.
Thank you. Well, I can't wait for next week. I'm excited to share next week's tip.
Those that want to check out Laura Shipman, her Instagram is at Laura, LORA_Shipman, and you can find her on Instagram. And she loves private messages. So
yes.
Message her. Thanks, Laura. Have an amazing weekend and go Bucks.
Thank you. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye. So I definitely took notes. Gonna figure out what I think I'm gonna go with advice for my first one.
No, this is like, and it's fun, it'll be interesting to see who like gives feedback.
So, Jess, I understand I understand we have some for those of you who may have just became football fans, Bucks fans this weekend, we are going to help you out a little bit. So Sunday when you're watching the game and you want to feel like you know what's going on, we have some words for you and the meanings on what you are for sure to hear during the game. So I will go ahead and start with the word down. It is a period of action that starts when the ball is put into play and ends when the ball is rolled dead, meaning the play is completed. The offense gets 4 downs to advance the ball 10 yards. If it fails to do so, it must surrender the ball to the opponent, usually by punting on the 4th down.
Thank you so much, Jen, for that. That's awesome. Now, for all of those people out there that don't know what a drive is, this is a series of plays when the offense has the football until it punts or scores and the other team gets possession of the ball. Jen, what do you got?
So you're going to hear fair catch. That is when the player returning a punt waves his extended arm from side to side over his head. I feel like we're on a plane just then. You got the one in flight attendant and the other one's like.
Right.
Sorry.
Just in case.
Anyways, after signaling for a fair catch, a player can't run with the ball, and those attempting to tackle him can't touch him.
Okay, so incompletion. This is what we don't want to happen, Brady. I'm talking to you. Yes, you. Okay, incompletion. A forward pass that falls to the ground because no receiver could catch it, or a pass that a receiver dropped or caught out of bounds. Okay, that's what.
Here's something else we don't want, Brady. And like she said, I'm talking to you. His ears are probably like ringing right now. He's probably like, what the hell is happening? Anyways, interception. No interceptions. Interceptions are bad unless it's the Bucks that catch it. But anyways, a pass that is caught by a defensive player ending the offense's possession of the ball. So.
Okay, so offensive line. For all of you that don't know what this is, the human wall of 5 men that are usually large in stature. They protect the quarterback and the ball carriers. Every line has a center who snaps the ball, 2 guards, and 2 tackles. I'm talking to you, our line of the Bucks. Protect Brady this Sunday. I'm just saying. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. A punt. So you're going to hear that word. It's a kick made when a player drops the ball and kicks it while it falls toward his foot. I love that description. So descriptive. A punt is usually made on a 4th down when the offense must surrender possession of the ball to the defense because it couldn't advance the 10 yards.
And let's talk about the red zone, the unofficial area from the 20-yard line to the opponent's goal line. Holding an opponent to a field goal in this area is considered a moral victory for the defense.
Yeah, so we want to get in the red zone every 4 downs or every. Yeah, we want to always be in the red zone. Let's do it.
Okay, so check this out, Jen.
Yes.
So you're a football fan, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what does this mean?
I know what it means. Offsides.
Wow, where's my bell at? Woohoo! Jen, you're amazing. Okay, so yes, offsides. So offsides is when the defensive, someone on the defensive line crosses over before the ball is snapped. So just watch out for that. And we definitely don't want our defensive line to do that because it's a 5-yard penalty and we do not want that. Okay, I have one more. Are you ready? What does that mean?
Out of bounds.
No, it does not mean out of bounds. It means pass interference.
That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
So
Pass interference out of bounds.
Right. Pass interference is when the cornerback does not, or actually gets in the way of, interferes with the receiver catching the ball. So anyways, that's what it is. So anyway, that was our 101 football glossary 101 from Jen and Jess.
Yeah.
I hope you guys enjoyed that because that was kind of funny.
I can't believe I got that wrong. Damn it. Anyways, all right, moving on. Let's wrap up the show with the stir. Jess, what is stirring up in Tampa Bay?
Okay, so do you guys know what Fresh Kitchen is? If you don't, you've been under a rock. It's an
every time I start a diet, I go there.
Yes, it's amazing, most amazing restaurant. So the ever-growing Fresh Kitchen concept is set to open its 10th location near USF in New Tampa this March. The North Hillsborough County location will serve fresh, clean, high-quality meals that are made from scratch. So get over to the Fresh Kitchen. This combination is absolutely academic. Chiccio Restaurant Group. I hope I said that right. I probably just butchered that. The parent company of Fresh Kitchen reimagined fast food when they opened their first FK restaurant to overwhelming success in Tampa's Soho district in 2014. So it's an awesome restaurant. Get over there. It's great food.
For sure. So Sparkman Wharf, we all see the transitions and the changes and the construction. It's amazing. I'm sure all the tourists are loving it right now down there, but they have 4 new tenants arriving at Sparkman Wharf. The 4 tenants are going to include 3 restaurants, Noble Rice, The Battery, and BurgerFi, as well as an office tenant. It's a residential brokerage firm called Whale Banker. So Noble Rice is going to be a modern Japanese restaurant known for its focus on exceptional ingredients flown in weekly from the famed Toyoso, and I know I probably didn't say that right, market in Japan. So how cool is that? The Battery will debut this spring as a refined yet comfortable restaurant, bar, and lounge and boutique event space. I think that's great. I think Sparkman needs a loungy kind of place. That's kind of what they've been missing. And then rounding out the dining options is going to be BurgerFi. So we all know what that is. It's one of the nation's fastest growing, better burger concepts. Committed to serving quality.
Delicious burgers.
Yeah, conserving quality, all natural food in a fast, casual, and eco-friendly environment. So yeah, Sparkman is definitely coming up. So Jess, I got a couple I like to think I'm a comedian here. So I have a couple jokes for you. You ready?
Fire it off.
You have to laugh. You have to laugh. Okay. What do the Kansas City Chiefs and a Chick-fil-A manager have in common?
I have no idea.
Neither one shows up Sunday for work. I said yeah. Okay. All right. Maybe this little gets you.
I love it.
What does a Kansas City Chiefs fan do when their team has won the Super Bowl?
You got me.
Turn off the PlayStation.
Actually, that one's pretty freaking amazing. I love that. I love that.
I probably should not be laughing this hard, but
listen, I just want to say, listen, we're actually the underdog this year at the Super Bowl. But that's okay because we got this, right? Bucks fan. So
yes.
if you're out and about, share your videos, share your Sunday with us on the Java with Jen and Jess page. We want to see what you guys are doing this weekend and we want to enjoy it with you. So
yes, whatever you do, stay safe, have fun, and go Bucks. Have an amazing weekend, everybody. Take us out, Jess. Take us out.